to MLG Championship Sunday. Guys, we just wrapped up an incredible championship match between Final Boss and Instinct, where Final Boss dethroned Instinct for the first time this season, and it must be an incredible, amazing feeling for Victory X right now. Shockwave, he just took his first tourney win.
Yeah, I remember my first tournament win. I mean, Victory X has been working so hard for so long. It's great for him to get his first win. I'm sure he's on top of the world right now.
Let him rephrase that, our first tournament win.
All right, guys, well, I think that is going to do it up here in the booth. I want to thank you all for watching all weekend long. We had record-setting numbers here on the Halo stream, but we're not done yet. I think it's time to send it down to Julie and D-Mac for the Old Spice Report.
Welcome to the Old Spice Report. I'm Julie here with D-Mac, and we are wrapping up MLG's 50th, count it, 50th Championship Sunday here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And all week, you know, we've been hearing about everyone's favorite MLG memories and how far MLG has come from when they first started to now, and what a fitting Championship Sunday event. Final Boss taking on Instinct 6-3. Ogre 2 becoming the winningest champion here in Halo, and Victory X finally getting his victory.
And we saw this coming, Julie. Final Boss, they talked about how confident they were going to come into this event, and that's exactly what they did. They did not lose a stride all tournament long. Instinct, they really played well during the finals. They started winning 2 games in a row. They took it almost 3 games in a row. But Final Boss really showing the resilience. It was incredible.
I would definitely say that confidence was the name of the game. Every single time I talked to them in the pregame interviews, whether it be pregame or postgame interviews, they were incredibly confident, and I think they just rode that confident wave.
Well, let me tell you something. There's a reason why Puckett, Scott, and I all predicted Final Boss to win this event, even though Instinct won the first 2 events. It was because of the confidence, the performance at the 6-team lands, everything added up to a Final Boss victory, and that's exactly what happened.
And they also made history by preventing Instinct on getting the 3-peat.
They stopped history.
They absolutely did. All right, let's go to the leaderboard. Let's go and check out our top 8 teams. We have at number 8, Purgatory. At number 7, Dynasty. At number 6, Believe the Hype. Number 5, Warriors. Number 4, Status Quo. Number 3, Triggers Down. Number 2, Instinct. And number 1, our champions here in Raleigh, Final Boss. Now, I can't... All right, a round of applause, of course. I can't help but notice some new faces, some new names here on the top 8. Purgatory, Dynasty, Warriors. What happened there?
Purgatory. Karma finally coming back, breaking back into the top 8. I'm very proud of what he did, picking up Killer Drew. Purgatory showed up. They 3-0'd Carbon on Friday night. Very impressive. A Dynasty coming in at a 14th seed. We knew they were going to have a tough road ahead of them, but they showed that they could compete with the best. We knew that, and that's why they ended up at the 7th spot. But Warriors at the 5th place, I couldn't believe that. They lost Goofy, they lost a really good noob, and they still managed to place the same place that they did in Columbus. Warriors is a real deal team.
And I have to hand it to you, D-Mac. Top 4, your predictions were pretty spot on. I'm not going to make fun of you this time.
Actually, they were completely spot on. You know, and it just comes down, you have to study the game, what goes down at the 6-team lands, how players are playing. When you look at how confident Final Boss was, you saw they were going to take the victory. Instinct, they're still going to be great. But if a team pounces on how Instinct was slacking, they could win. And then Triggers Down, improving from a 7th seed to a 3rd place finish. I was impressed with that. Julie, they had a tough road. They were down 2-0 against Status Quo. They won 3 in a row. Then they were up 2-0 against Instinct, rather, and then they lost 3 in a row. They went through an up and down. It was fun. It was fun to watch Triggers Down play this weekend. It was a great tournament. Overall, it really was.
And you did very well on the predictions. So congratulations, D-Mac. Congratulations to you. And we would now like to present our Old Spice Swagger MVP Award to Roy on Instinct. Congratulations, Roy.
Buddy, give it up. Give it up for Roy. All right. It didn't quite come out a tournament victory. We know that. But it still has to feel good that you took 3 months off, you took a month off, you didn't practice as hard, but you still came in and performed at an MVP level.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't put in as much practice as a team before this tournament, so definitely these guys deserve the win, but it's hard accepting this. I wish Victory X could win it. This is his first tournament win. He deserves it more than anybody, and I just want to congratulate you.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Nice teamwork.
Now, moving forward, we have DC. I know you're already concentrated on DC. You're probably already thinking about it. What are you going to do? What are you going to change to make sure that we see Instinct back on top?
I'm going to need some people to game with, so I need everybody to message me on Twitter, Facebook, online, where I'm going to be playing matchmaking with as many people as I can. But other than that, we're going to be playing as a team a lot more online, hopefully get a few more lands in and come out strong in DC.
So the most valuable player is now going to try to get better at Halo 3.
I'm going to do my best.
All right, well, you heard the man. Hit him up. He wants to land. All right, when we come back, we are going to be joined by Ogre 2 here on the Old Spice Report. There's more action to come. Stick with us.
Old Spice Odor Blocker Body Wash is so powerful it can block VO for 16 hours. Its blocking power is as powerful as me.
Yeah, it is.
Who said that? Is that my left bicep? No, it was my...
Abdominals.
Odor Blocker Body Wash is too powerful to let this commercial in. Block! Building kick! Explosion! Power!
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell it. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamonds. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
Welcome back to the Old Spice Report. I'm Julie, he's D-Mac, and we are being joined now by Ogre 2. You are now officially the winningest Halo player. Congratulations on making history tonight.
Thank you.
Now, Tom, I've been on the circuit with you for quite some time. Even when I was a competitor, you were whooping my butt. Now, it's 4 years later, and you're the winningest player, but you haven't won a tournament in quite some time. Since the very first Halo 3 tournament, how hard was it to win this tournament here?
Well, it was tough. There's been a lot of competition, big increase here at MLG and over the past few years. And it took a while to put together a squad that inside the game and out of the game, it just felt right. And coming into this event, we were really confident. And I know personally, this is the best team I've had in 2 or 3 years. And we came to win it, and we did.
Now, obviously, I asked Roy how he was going to do in D.C., but I'm going to ask you the same thing. When we interviewed you earlier, you said you're looking forward to the 50th, the 51st, and the 52nd tournament victory. What are you going to do to make sure it happens?
Well, we're just getting comfortable with Pistola. He's finally fitting in. And to be honest, I think we're only going to get better from here on out. So as long as we start practicing a lot more, we really didn't practice as much for this one as last one, but we definitely put in some hours, and we're going to try to up that a little bit and stay at the top.
All right, now, Victory X, finally getting his first tournament victory. I know you and him, very good buddies. Tell me about how much that means to you.
It means a lot. I mean, I teamed with it. He stuck with me all throughout last year. We changed out some teammates almost every event, and we went through some rough placings, but we knew each other, like between the two of us, that we were good enough to win, and we just had to find the right mix of players. And we got Feared Self back. Now we got Pistola, and we won it. And I'm proud of Cam. Finally broke his curse.
Well, I'm going to second that confidence that you just said. You guys really had some extreme confidence, probably the most confident team I've ever interviewed on this Pro Tour. So do you think that really gave you the momentum to push through?
Oh, definitely. We knew we were good enough to win. It was just a matter of coming out and doing it and actually playing well on the game day, and we did.
Wow. Well, you guys certainly believed it, and congratulations again. Job well played. All right, well, that's going to do it for the Old Spice Report here from Raleigh, North Carolina. If you missed anything at all, be sure to check out MLGpro.com for all the rebroadcasts. On behalf of D-Mac and the entire MLG team, I'm Julie Alexandria. Good night.